Edward's set up to live without the fuel that we all take for granted.
This is the heating system for the entire house. The whole house runs on wood. When we burn the wood, the hot air travels firstly through the chimney and then into a series of pipes which lead to different rooms and transport hot air throughout the lower half of the house. The upper half of the house is all heated mainly by heat rising. It's a very efficient system, and obviously it only needs wood. And because we're surrounded by forest, we have an endless supply. Our civilization is completely based on oil, and when we pass peak oil and oil becomes too expensive for the common person, for example, goods in supermarkets are going to start really climbing in price compared to basically your salary, which is flat, which hasn't increased in years. There's going to be a much lower standard of living very quickly.
Britain only has 67 days' worth of oil stores, and in 2012, just the threat of a strike by fuel tanker drivers sent the nation into panic. But fuel isn't the only challenge for the self-sufficient prepper.
The most important is grow potato. Potato is basic thing what you need for cooking all year. So we wouldn't be survived from this potato, but we know how to make in case it will be necessary. We have stock of potato for planting, so we would be make all this land what we have there full of potato. We are 5 members of family, 5 people, so we need a lot of food.
Having a vegetable patch is a continuous food source. If you just store food, ultimately you will go through it and then you'll starve. If you're trying to do it like year after year, you start thinking, what do you need next year? What do you need for, like, I mean, for example, potatoes, it's like an entire year cycle that goes through. Without the basic staples, you don't survive the next year.
Edward's even tackled the messy jobs.